Many people spend years wondering why their words carry so little weight. They speak with kindness, work with dedication, and offer help without asking for anything in return. Yet they still feel invisible, as if their presence passes through the world unnoticed. They search for complicated answers, believing they must become louder, richer, or more impressive. But true influence rarely begins with what others see. It begins with what you quietly cultivate within yourself every single morning. There is a simple practice you can add to your morning shower. It requires no expensive products, no secret formula, and no magical belief. It asks only for your full attention. As the warm water flows over your body, let it become a reminder to wash away yesterday's burdens. Imagine every anxious thought, every painful memory, every fear of rejection, and every need for approval leaving with the water. Do not fight those thoughts. Simply notice them, thank them for their lesson, and allow them to pass. Most people carry invisible weight. They enter conversations already worried about being accepted. They smile while secretly fearing judgment. They speak while expecting to be ignored. This hidden burden changes their posture, their voice, and their energy. Others often respond not to their words but to this silent uncertainty. When you begin your day by releasing these inner chains, you naturally become calmer and more present. While standing beneath the water, take slow breaths. Feel your feet firmly touching the ground. Notice the temperature of the water, the sound it makes, and the rhythm of your breathing. This simple awareness trains the mind to return to the present instead of wandering through worries about the future or regrets about the past. Presence has a quiet strength that people naturally recognize. As you wash your face, silently remind yourself, "Today I do not need to prove my worth. My actions will speak for me." This single thought can change the way you move through the day. A person who is constantly seeking validation often gives away their power. A person who accepts themselves radiates quiet confidence without demanding attention. The greatest mistake people make is believing that being noticed is the same as being respected. Attention can be loud, temporary, and empty. Respect grows slowly through consistency, patience, and inner peace. The tree does not shout about its strength, it simply stands firm through every season. In the same way, your steady character becomes your strongest voice. During your shower, imagine the water cleansing not only your body but also your reactions. Let go of anger that keeps replaying old arguments. Release jealousy that compares your journey with someone else's. Wash away resentment that drains your energy. Every emotion you carry shapes the atmosphere around you. When you release unnecessary burdens, you make room for compassion and clarity. Many people believe confidence comes from winning every battle. In truth, confidence often comes from no longer fighting battles that never needed to be fought. You do not need to answer every criticism. You do not need everyone to agree with you. You do not need to convince every person of your value. Peace grows when the need to control every opinion disappears. As the shower comes to an end, pause for a moment before stepping out. Set one simple intention for the day. Perhaps it is to listen more deeply, speak more honestly, show greater patience, or offer kindness without expecting anything in return. Small intentions practiced daily create remarkable transformations over time. People are naturally drawn toward those who bring calm rather than chaos. They trust those who remain steady during difficulty. They remember those who make them feel understood instead of judged. These qualities cannot be purchased or imitated. They are cultivated through daily habits of awareness and self-reflection. Do not underestimate the power of ordinary moments. A morning shower can become more than a routine. It can become a quiet ceremony of renewal, a daily reminder that every sunrise offers another opportunity to begin again. The water becomes a symbol of release, and your attention becomes the seed of wisdom. Eventually, something unexpected happens. You stop chasing recognition because your life gains a deeper purpose. Ironically, this is often when people begin to notice you. They sense your calm presence. They appreciate your thoughtful words. They trust your steady nature, not because you demanded attention, but because you no longer depended on it. So tomorrow morning, before the world asks anything of you, stand beneath the flowing water with complete awareness. Wash away fear. Cleanse the mind of unnecessary noise. Breathe with gratitude. Step into the day with quiet confidence and genuine compassion. When your inner world becomes clear, your outer presence naturally becomes stronger. The respect you seek does not begin in the eyes of others. It begins in the peaceful heart you choose to carry into every new day. Begin each day by releasing inner burdens. Use your morning shower as a mindful ritual to let go of fear, self-doubt, resentment, and the need for approval before starting the day. Every new day offers an opportunity to leave behind the emotional weight that quietly shapes your thoughts and actions. Before stepping into the responsibilities of the day, allow your morning shower to become more than a routine of physical cleansing. Let it become a moment of inner renewal. As the warm water flows over your body, imagine it carrying away yesterday's disappointments, worries, frustrations, and fears. There is no need to resist these emotions or pretend they never existed. Simply acknowledge them, thank them for the lessons they have brought, and allow them to drift away like leaves carried downstream. Many people unknowingly carry old anger, regret, and self-doubt into every new day, causing them to react to today's situations with yesterday's pain. When you intentionally release these burdens, your heart becomes lighter and your mind becomes clearer. Instead of beginning the morning with tension, you create space for calmness, patience, and gratitude. Take slow, steady breaths and remind yourself that every sunrise is a fresh beginning. The past cannot be changed, but your response to the present moment is always within your control. As you step out of the shower, imagine leaving behind not only the water, but also the invisible weight that no longer serves you. By practicing this simple ritual each morning, you gradually develop a peaceful mind, a balanced heart, and a quiet strength that naturally influences every conversation, decision, and challenge throughout your day. Practice presence through mindful awareness. Focus on your breathing, the feeling of the water, and the present moment to calm your mind and develop inner peace. True presence is not created by force, noise, or constant activity. It grows when the mind learns to rest fully in the moment instead of wandering through endless thoughts. During your morning shower, allow yourself to become completely aware of the experience. Feel the warmth of the water on your skin. Listen carefully to the gentle sound it creates, and notice the rhythm of your breathing without trying to change it. If your mind begins to race toward unfinished tasks, past mistakes, or future worries, gently bring your attention back to the simple experience of being here. Each time you return to the present, you strengthen your ability to remain calm even when life becomes difficult. This quiet awareness slowly transforms the way you speak, listen, and respond to others. Instead of reacting impulsively, you begin to answer with patience and understanding. Instead of becoming overwhelmed by small problems, you observe them with a steady mind. People naturally feel comfortable around someone who is fully present because they sense genuine attention rather than distraction. Presence is a silent form of respect that requires no special words. As this practice becomes part of your daily life, your thoughts become clearer, your emotions become more balanced, and your decisions become wiser. The peace you cultivate within yourself gradually becomes visible in every action, allowing others to notice your calm strength without you ever seeking their approval. Build quiet confidence instead of seeking validation. Remind yourself that your worth does not depend on others' opinions. Let your actions, character, and consistency speak louder than your words. Many people spend their lives searching for approval, believing that praise from others will finally make them feel complete. They adjust their words, change their behavior, and hide their true thoughts in hopes of being accepted. Yet the more they chase validation, the more distant peace becomes. Real confidence is not built from applause or recognition. It grows quietly from knowing your values and living according to them each day. During your morning shower, take a moment to remind yourself that your worth is not determined by compliments, criticism, or the opinions of strangers. Let the flowing water symbolize the washing away of your need to prove yourself. Say silently, "I will let my actions speak louder than my desire to be noticed." Carry this thought with you throughout the day. When you no longer seek constant approval, your words become more honest, your decisions become more courageous, and your relationships become more genuine. You stop pretending to be someone else and begin expressing your true character with quiet humility. Confidence is not about believing you are better than others. It is about no longer doubting your own inner value. People naturally respect those who remain calm, sincere, and consistent, even when no one is watching. By trusting yourself instead of chasing expansions, you develop a peaceful strength that cannot be shaken by praise or criticism, and that steady presence quietly inspires everyone around you. Cleanse negative emotions and cultivate compassion. Imagine washing away anger, jealousy, comparison, and bitterness, creating space for patience, kindness, and emotional clarity. Negative emotions often linger long after the moment that created them has passed. Anger, jealousy, resentment, and constant comparison quietly settle into the mind, influencing your thoughts, words, and actions without you even realizing it. These emotions are like carrying heavy stones in a backpack on every journey. The longer you hold them, the more they drain your energy and cloud your judgment. During your morning shower, imagine the flowing water gently washing away these invisible burdens. As you rinse your hands, picture yourself releasing the desire to hold on to old arguments. As the water touches your face, let go of the habit of comparing your path with someone else's. Every person walks a different road, and peace comes from honoring your own journey rather than measuring it against another. Replace resentment with understanding, impatience with compassion, and fear with quiet acceptance. This does not mean ignoring injustice or pretending that painful experiences never happened. It means choosing not to let those experiences control your heart. Compassion begins when you realize that every person carries unseen struggles and hidden fears. By responding with kindness instead of judgment, you free yourself from unnecessary suffering. As this daily practice becomes a habit, your mind grows clearer, your heart becomes lighter, and your presence begins to reflect genuine warmth. People naturally feel safe around someone who carries compassion instead of bitterness, and that quiet kindness becomes one of the greatest strengths you can share with the world. Carry a daily intention into the world and your shower by setting one meaningful intention, such as practicing gratitude, listening deeply, or showing compassion to guide your actions throughout the day. Before you step out of your morning shower and begin the rush of the day, pause for just a few quiet moments. Instead of allowing your mind to be pulled immediately toward responsibilities, messages, or worries, choose one simple intention to guide your actions. It does not need to be grand or complicated. You may decide to practice patience with difficult people, speak with honesty, listen without interrupting, offer kindness without expecting anything in return, or express gratitude for the small blessings that often go unnoticed. A single clear intention gives direction to the mind, much like a compass guides a traveler through unfamiliar paths.